Well, Browns fans, it's starting to look like a deep playoff run might be out of the question for this year. And I think it's time to turn to one of the fundamental issues with the Browns, and that is drafting. Good drafting can turn a team around very quickly. Bad drafting can bury you for many years. So just how bad are the Browns at drafting? To answer this, we decided to conduct an experiment and answer the age-old question, who's better at drafting, 3 common barnyard chickens or the Cleveland Browns? Take a look. For this experiment, we looked at the 2014 draft in which the Browns held the 4th and 22nd picks in the first round. These 2 picks eventually became cornerback Justin Gilbert at 8 and quarterback Jonathan Manziel at 22. First, in order to prove the worthlessness of the Browns' high-paid talent scouts, we just Googled the term top 2014 NFL draft prospects. For the purposes of our study, we will be egregiously stealing the work of NFL analyst Mike Mayock. We took Mayock's list of the top 32 prospects and wrote their names on large checkers that we purchased at the dollar store. In 2014, the Browns traded down from pick 4 to 8 with Buffalo because they are stupid. Given that chickens are unable to use phones to make bad deals with teams, they logically would not have made such a trade. Which means that, in our scenario, the Browns will remain at pick number 4. We removed the top 3 players chosen in the draft because the Browns would not have had the option of selecting them. We then randomly scattered all the remaining chips into our chicken chamber. It was now time for our drafting chickens to make their official selections. Each chicken would be tossed into the center of the chicken chamber. The first chip that the chicken touches becomes their official selection. Our 3 volunteer drafting chickens are named Dorothy, Blanche, and Rose in honor of the beloved show, The Golden Girls. We were sad to learn that Sophia had recently passed. Dorothy, the group's tough and brassy leader, elected to go first. She entered the arena and contemplated her first selection. Okay, Dorothy. All right, I'm just gonna reach. Okay, no. I just want to see who you pick there, sweetheart. She's not gonna. Okay, here we go. Dorothy's first pick is wide receiver Brandon Cooks. Is he good? Good. Dorothy was then placed back in the chicken chamber. Tough pick. Nope, not that one. Not that one. I'm just gonna sneak right under you. I'm so sorry. Okay, Dorothy picked Calvin Benjamin. Our next drafter was Blanche, who was clearly confused by the whole drafting process and was extremely reluctant to make her first choice. Eventually, you've got to make your move. Maybe I can intimidate you into picking by moving over this way. You don't know what I'm doing back here. You need to help me, Blanche. Oh, okay. Who do you like? Honey. Where is your go-getter attitude? After much cajoling, she eventually decided to make defense a priority and selected UCLA linebacker Anthony Barr. Rose. Our last drafter was Rose. Unlike her more cautious hen pals, Rose moved quickly and decisively, using her first pick on Buffalo linebacker Khalil Mack. With her next pick, Rose changed gears and went offense by taking a gamble on USC wideout Marquise Lee. Obviously concerned about shoring up the Browns' fledgling receiving corps because even a chicken with the brain the size of a lima bean knew that we needed to upgrade that position. So how did our drafters do? For perspective, we asked Fox 8 sports analyst PJ Ziegler. Who overall did a better job drafting, these chickens or the Cleveland Browns?
Well, if you just take any of these 2 players from any of these draft picks and you put them on the Browns, I think instantly you have at least 1 or 2 more wins, and then depending on which 2 you get, maybe you could add another win or 2 to it.
So you would give the chickens a higher grade than the Browns?
If the chickens drafted these guys and they were on the Browns right now, I think the Browns would be in a much better position.
Shilling. Thank you, PJ.
Okay.
So there you have it, Browns fans. Would the Browns be a better team if they had 3 common barnyard chickens drafting for them instead of the Cleveland Browns? According to our results, it would certainly appear so. But one thing's for certain, they couldn't have done much worse.